All right, you can start. Uh, start reading if you want. Wait. This
After,
is. Oh, okay, you go.
after having been told that my dangles looked like an elderly Rastafarian, I decided to take the plunge and buy some of his previous shaving attempts had only been mildly successful, and I nearly put my back out trying to reach the more difficult bits. Being a bit of a romantic, I thought it would do the deed on the Mrs. birthday as a bit of a treat. I ordered it well in advance of working in the North Sea. I consider myself a bit above some of the characters writing the previous reviews and wrote them off as the soft office types. Oh, my fellow sufferers, how wrong I was. I waited until the other half was tucked up in bed. And after giving me some vague hints about a special surprise, I went down to the bathroom. Initially, all went well, and I applied the gel and stood waiting for something to happen. I didn't have a long to wait. At first, it was a gentle warmth, which in a matter of seconds was replaced by an intense burning and a feeling I can only describe as like being given a barbed wire wedgie by two people intent on hitting the ceiling with my head. Religion hadn't featured much in my life until that night, but I suddenly had lost my place.
Suddenly became willing.
I suddenly became willing to avert to any religion to stop the violent burning around the turd tunnel at what seemed like the destruction of the meat and two vegetables. Struggling to not bite through my bottom lip, I tried to wash the gel in the sink and only succeeded in blocking the plug hole with a mat of hair. Through the haze of tears, I struggled out of the bathroom, across the hall into the kitchen. By this time, walking was not really possible, and I crawled the final yard to the fridge in the hope of some form of cold relief. I yanked the freezer drawer out of and found a tub of ice cream, tore the lid and positioned it under me. The relief was fantastic, but only temporary as it melted fairly quickly, and the fiery stabbing soon returned. Due to the shape of the ice cream tub, I hadn't managed to give the starfish any treatment, and I groped around in the drawer for something else, as I was sure my vision was going to fail fairly soon. I grabbed a bag of what I later found out was frozen sprouts and tore it open, trying to be quiet as I did so. I took a handful and tried in vain to clench some between the cheeks of my arse. This is not doing the trick, as some of the gel hadn't found its way up the chutney channel, and it felt like the space shuttle was running its chutney channel, and it felt like the space shuttle was running its engines behind me. This is probably and hopefully the only time in my life I was going to wish there was a gay snowman in the kitchen, which should give me some idea of the depths I was willing to sink in order to ease the pain. The only solution my pain-crazed mind could come up with was to gently ease one of the sprouts where no veg had gone before. Unfortunately, alerted by the strange grunts coming from the kitchen, the other half chose at the moment to come and investigate and was greeted by the sight of me. Arse in the air, strawberry ice cream dripping from my belt, and pushing a sprout up my arse while muttering, "Ooh, that feels good." Understandably, this was a shock to her, and she let out a scream, and as I hadn't heard come in, it caused an involuntary spasm of shock in myself, which was on the sprout of being injected at quite some speed in her direction. I can understand that having a sprout farted against her leg at 11 at night in the kitchen probably wasn't such a surprise she was expecting, having to explain to the kids the next day what the strange hollow in the ice cream was did improve my status. So, sum it up, beat removes hair, dignity, and self-respect.
Now read the next one.
I don't want it.
I'll read the next one. I'll read it. Being a loose cannon who does not play by the rules, the first thing I did was ignore the warning and smear this all over my knob and bollocks. The balls, I knew and loved are gone now. In their place is a maroon-colored bag of agony, which sends stabs of pain up my body every time it grazes my thigh or an article of clothing. I am suffering so that you don't have to. Heed my lesson. Do not put on your knob and bullocks. I am giving this product a 5, despite the fact that I think my bollocks might fall off. They are now completely hairless. This is a hair removal product, people. You do not put it on your dingaling. It will hurt a lot. Apparently, to these reviews, it will kill you. I'm gonna read the next one, or should I? Okay, I'll read the next one because that was kind of short. No, let me do it. Because that was kind of short. You do the next one's a little bit longer, so. All right. Oh no, you can read this one. Fine, you can.
For years, I wondered what little Jim, because you go there for a workout, would look like with the new and stylish haircuts. Stefan, my hairdressers, always recommend that I get my eyebrows waxed, as he claims it would open my eyes and remove 10 to 15 pounds of hair from my brow, easing strain on my neck and preventing scratching my corneas prematurely. So I thought, why stop at the eyebrows? Surely Jim deserves a new lease on life as well. I mean, he gets very hot in there and begins to smell like a giant sock that got left in the corner of the bathroom for 2 weeks following playing in a mud puddle. As any male would do, I paid off reading the label. If I didn't read them when replacing the brakes on my grandma's 1992 Pentara, I certainly wouldn't for this. Setting myself up for success, I attempted this after enjoying 6 scotches to numb the pain. and lowered myself into a dry bath with the plan of banging on the water when the time was up to scrub away what resembled Tom Selleck wearing an oversized spider on his head. I imagine the warm water rushing over the smooth as eggs, marbles, and a deceptively bigger looking Jim. Jim would frolic in the water while I lavished attention on him, and we would be the happier for it. Needless to say, 30 minutes later, I woke up to a piercing scream that sounded somewhere between Alanis Morissette singing opera and a baboon that just ate its own turd for the first time. It took me a few minutes to release that the sound was emitting from my own throat. Jen now resembled a midget in a bright red swimsuit, cowering in fear in the corner of a room, sitting on an equally bright red beanbag. It has now been 2 weeks. The medicated handlers that are running to the team hourly has eased most of the pain. Pants are now able to be worn when moving around without Jim causing my brain to implode. It is now able to be handled without the use of a soft felt cloth, cotton balls, and a lot of TLC. All in all, I would recommend the experience to all, and now it looks like 2 slightly sunburnt-looking mini-me's hanging below a more resourceful, more dynamic, more capable, and certainly a well-groomed Jim. Of a side note, both my parents and the tree dives at the emergency ward comment on how smooth and well-groomed the package looks. It's a shame the rest of my body still looks like the Wolfman having sex.
Alright, read the rest. Next. Alright. Calm before the storm. Veet and the other Amazon reviewers warned me not to put this product on certain sensitive areas of my body. I decided years ago that I would never want children of my own, so I ignored these warnings. Lo, though, I soon learned that these prophets which spake of hellfire verily spake truth. Within 5 seconds of applying this product to these forbidden regions, I felt an increasingly intense burning sensation. Choosing to see this as a challenge to my masculinity, I laughed to myself and proceeded to wait for the remainder of the 4 minutes. Sweat was beginning to form on my forehead, but it was finally time to use the little plastic scraper thing to rid myself of those cursed hairs. First swipe with the scraper. My mouth surely dropped open in horror at the pain. I clearly remember looking down to ensure that only hair was removed and not skin. Second swipe. Random expletives and nervous laughter. Third swipe. Whimpering seriously. Then I got to the bright idea of watering down the Veet before continuing with hair scraping. I hoped for merciful, healing waters. Instead, the fiery lake of Beelzebub descended upon my flesh. Realizing then that the water was only going to reactivate the now partially dried up Veet, I hurried to scrape off more and more hair. Humbling to my shower, I decided that I would instead wash the Veet and my hair off as fast as I could. After 15 minutes of washing myself in the shower over and over, the pain had greatly subsided. It was finally over. Happily drying myself, I remembered laughing and thinking I must have really high pain tolerance, and once more confident in my masculinity. Then, to my horror, I realized that not only was the pain gone, but that I no longer felt hardly anything down there. Like a deer staring at headlights, I stared downward while my mind screamed, "Did they die?" Lotion. I hastily found my savior and baptized myself with cool, soothing relief. Ever so slight burning sensation, mild burning, very hot burning. Suddenly, I felt the pain of 1,000 paper cuts exposed to my exposed jalapeno peppers. Sprinting to the nearby box pit, I stood there shaking, hoping for salvation. This cool air changed nothing. I ignored the warnings of the prophets, and there would be no mercy for me for the next 20 or so minutes. I paced back and forth desperately, waiting for the punishment of my transgression to cease. Oddly, the pain did cease, and quite suddenly. I think the numbness had set in. Like when you eat up way too many hot peppers. Maybe my skin just died. Either way, my trials and tribulations are over, so I am truly joyous. Heed the words of warning inscribed on the Veet bottle. Spare yourselves the flames. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright, that's enough.
That's enough of that. That is truly fucking hilarious.
Alright, find a damn server.
Okay. I had to start off like that. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a Team Fortress 2 podcast with me, Mick Austin Crazy, or Ryan, and this one, Star, or Penguin the Strong, is which we're live streaming on. And we're going to be doing this on TF2, as I said. If you didn't hear the first time,
we
go
just
fuck
uploaded
yourself.
a video.
Huh?
I got an update. I got a message on my phone saying you updated a video.
Really? I did? What video?
Yeah. The Good Time Team Fortress 2. I think it's Metro, so it's slow.
Oh. Damn, that was like
All right.
an hour ago. Okay, I'm looking for servers. Don't look at these. They're stupid. Okay, servers. This one, perfect. No, that's empty. That's empty. No, I didn't want. Okay. Who?
So, guys, on this podcast of ours, we have a lot. We're going to be talking about a lot.
All right. Join me.
Usually you come up. All right. Well, I gotta redo my headset. But we talk about a lot of stuff. Usually will pop up out of nowhere. But
we do actually have some things we want to talk about. They're not really descriptive, so we're just gonna roll with them. What about GTA Online Heist? How do you feel about that, Star? And I know I'm very pissed off about that since I pretty much bought the damn game for the online heist. I was hoping like a payday experience, except for third person and with cars.
Yeah, and with other guns. But Grand Theft Auto 5 was a big disappointment for me, considering that reason to be known is the fact was I thought when I bought the game I was going to be heavily addicted to that as I am Destiny, which will be later explained or later on in the live stream. But that Grand Theft Auto 5, I had the expectation, which was also said in a leak, also thing that IGN leaked out, and it said that heist in GTA Online, which wasn't released until I think 2 months later or 2 weeks later. I think 2 months, because I think it was a long time for we got to play GTA Online. But other than that, they didn't have heist in it. I'm like, okay, so maybe they have to do some stuff to put it in the game. But apparently, they haven't put it up to this day. Now, I'm mad about that, only for the fact that me and Ryan have been on the newswire, and they have previously told us that they would, and I mean would, put it in the GTA Online. And yet, no GTA Online yet. And it's been a full year. A full year.
It's been a little bit over a year, actually, now. You know, October 1st is when GTA Online was originally released, and we have yet to see our gracious overlords, Rockstar, actually put that into the video game that we so-called God.
Oh my! The thing is that I thought, you know, they would love it to the hype. You know, Grand Theft Auto 4 was a good game. Not a good game in some people's eyes, only for the fact that the story mode wasn't. Story mode was good. The whole customization part of it was not.
I never finished GTA 4. I'm one of those people who were disappointed in it. No, I don't know why. I just never could finish it. I just never in history could finish that game for some odd reason. Like, there was no other reason other than the fact that I couldn't finish it. And I'll never, to this day, understand why I couldn't.
Yeah, so, all in all, GTA 5 right now has been a huge disappointment, and I'm pretty sure when they add a heist, it's going to be a out-of-date game. No one's really going to care about it, only because there's a lot of other games that are coming out, such as Shadow of Mordor, Lord of Shadows, which is already out, and I've heard a lot of good reviews of the game. There's actually a mechanic in the game, and it's called the Nemesis system, to where if you die, the PCs will... You fucking killed me. I fucking hate you.
Oh, I killed you?
But they will remember... Yeah, they will remember you the next time they see you. Like, they'll have everything on your person, such as your skill level, the kind of skills you have. Like, it's basically, they know everything before you attack them, if you die to them.
That is just fucking amazing.
They say it could be one of the hardest games. Only if you're like a really bad player at the game and you keep dying, they'll know your strategies. Like, they'll adapt to your strat. And I died.
I fell in the hole.
Oh yeah, guys, one more thing. If you're looking for me for Team Fortress 2 gameplay, you are looking at the wrong person, because I am terrible at this game.
That's my job.
Yep. But some other things we've been talking about, the kind of games that we're planning on coming out, and there's only a couple games that are coming out that I've been interested in trying to get, which is Batman Arkham. I just fucking read it. It was Arkham. It was another
Origins.
It was Arkham. It was.
Origins.
And it was Arkham. No, Origins already out, bud.
Really?
Origins is already out. Yeah, Arkham Origins is already out.
But I thought that was the new Arkham.
No. The new Arkham, I had the name. I don't know, but it's not.
It was Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, and then Arkham Origins. But
no, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, then Arkham Origins, and then the next one is
Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight.
Arkham Knight. Yeah, Arkham Knight is the last one, and I am really thrilled in getting that. That's actually the explosive finale. I haven't read anything on it, but from the cover of it, it looks like a badass game. So that is the only game that I've seen so far, except for Shadow of Mordor, that I've been really interested in.
I am totally waiting for Dying Light. Made by Techland, Dead Island makers, you know, that type of shit. I'm not even gonna. I will play Dead Island 2, but I am so much more interested in Dying Light because I loved Mirror's Edge, and it was just really such a great game, and I love that. And Dead Island put together would just make it so much better. I heard it wasn't very fluid right now for the demos, but hopefully they really do fix that because that does look like such a great game. Me and Derek might be actually, me and Floor might actually be playing Assassin's Creed Unity together or something like that. I'm not really sure. I am going to buy NBA 2K15. I really got into the series. I love, you faggot. I love 2K NBA. Yeah, I love NBA. Just saying. But so that's the games I'm looking for. There's a couple other games I'm looking for. I just can't remember them as of current. I'm actually kind of looking forward. I don't know. There's another game I'm looking forward to. I just can't remember the name of it for the life of me.
I really wanted to get Sims 4, but
I was going to get Sims 4, but now that you have a good PC, you really can. Like,
yeah, I really want to. Yeah, guys, this wasn't a topic, but for like the past, I've always had a really shitty computer, and I didn't.
Fuck dispenser. Right.
Yeah, hashtag kill by dispenser.
No, well, I guess technically.
But yes, my computer, you could say, like a laptop you would buy from like, what is it, Target, would be better than my old computer because the other computer couldn't run anything to save its life. It was terrible, and Ryan and Flora kept making fun of me for it. It was not cool.
I made fun of you for a lot of things, so that should be the least of your worries. Damn, you're really kicking hard. Wow, your ping is 678. Buddy, you might want to actually turn off the downloading of Star Wars.
No, I did.
You did? Damn.
Yeah.
Why is your ping so fucking high? Is
My
it
live
really
streaming.
affecting you?
Yeah, live streaming has a lot to do with me, dude. Oh,
No,
hold
no,
on. I'm on my viewer. Oh shit! Oh shit! Jacob's on here. Oh hey, bud. I don't think. What's up? Hey, Ryan.
What?
Oh, okay, you can hear me. You just said, bud, and then just stopped talking.
Well,
It's like, no, I'm time.
You sure it's not down? You stopped
Yeah,
Star Wars?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Check
Yep, I
it.
did.
You did?
Well, I paused it.
Oh, that's fine. There's something definitely up with that. I mean, live streaming shouldn't take that much of your memory. You sure you're not downloading anything else? Are you sure you don't have like 6 Windows and Google Chrome open up?
Boom. Nothing. Let me just hold on one sec. I just gotta close out everything that's really unneeded. What's the 2 Steam?
I mean, I'm recording and I'm getting 20 frames, or not 20 frames, 20 F ping. And I know that has nothing to do with the internet. It's just I'm also uploading.
I know. I'm also 650. Plus, I also downgraded my thing. Oh shit. Hold up. You didn't stream for. Oh yeah, Jacob. I didn't stream for a while. Only for the fact that I don't want to keep streaming PC games because now I'm spy.
But all right. You sure the ping's not affecting you?
It's not affecting me. Like I'm doing pretty good. Like I'm 6 and 6. That's a better score than I usually get.
Hamburger.
Let's be honest here. Yeah, it doesn't affect me. Like I know I don't really. Now. Only when I start hitting 1,000 is when I'll start really caring. Yeah, Jacob, I'm sorry that I haven't streamed in a while. That's only because I lost faith in it.
Jacob
But next
is
week,
person who follows Star. Just curious.
yeah.
None people know that.
But so the next thing we were gonna talk about. What was the next thing that we had on the list? Nothing you had on the list, man.
What the fuck? Why couldn't I kill him?
Well, we were gonna talk about.
Oh, next thing on the list? Oh, okay. Tis. Okay, we could talk about Destiny. That wouldn't be too much of a problem. That's pretty much if you motherfucker. He's waiting around here. He's waiting around here. I don't know where he is.
You want me to go on and on about Destiny?
Well, okay. How about what we've been doing recently? I guess would probably be a pretty good topic.
What do you mean? What have I been doing recently?
What have we?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
got
So
that
what if
bastard.
you? All right.
Well,
so what you've been trying to do is trying to level up, little lazy ass over here, to get up to level 26 so we can do the vault of glass. This bitch doesn't know how to, you know, grind.
Because I have other things to do in my life. Thank you.
Guys, I have legitly spent. Oh god, Mad Brian's coming.
Alright.
Yeah,
fucking
bitch.
demo men are annoying.
I also had explosion, so you were dead.
Either way.
But
okay. Keep going.
That game has to be the most addictive game I played. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's
No, it
why.
has to be Minecraft. Come on,
Well,
you and me
okay.
used to play a shit ton of Minecraft.
Alright, so I'll say Minecraft, but other games besides Minecraft I say I'm getting into recently is Destiny. Only, but I have played collectively since it came out 63 hours of in-game time. I played that game non-stop. Every day I played a little bit of that game. Ridiculous. But lately, Ryan's trying to get 9 strange coins, but he can't do it anymore because Zur has left. And he's only there from till Sunday of 3 a.m.
Which is fine, because I don't really give a shit right now.
5
I am more focused on YouTube and my school life, thank you. Trying to get a girlfriend here, because, you know, I am not gay. I promise, I'm not. I
totally gay.
Or something like that, right? I'm not. It's not even that. It's just I'm just really fucking busy these days. Like, you don't know how hard my classes are. Like, literally, I go to a school that's pretty much considered dumb as shit, and I'm taking some of the hardest courses in the school, and it's still a pain in my ass. It takes a lot of my free time. I decided that I'm gonna upload videos.
Shit.
What?
My fucking stream is lagging like crazy. I've seen it. Jacob's complaining about it. It's like lagging like crazy. I can understand that.
Try to fix
Holy
it.
shit.
But
Alright, hold up. I'll be right back.
But
I've
I've been working on what do you call it? You made me lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I've decided that I'm gonna be recording on every 3 days, 2 videos every 3 days to give me time with school and shit like that. I can't upload every day. I can't upload every 2 days, but I can.
Look at my ping. Look at my ping. Look at my ping.
Damn. That's
175, 150, 132. God, that did have a lot to do with it. Like, I stopped streaming and...
Wow. Are you playing to minimize?
I have to.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's the only way to get it. Like, it won't... I'm trying to buy it. I'm trying to buy XSplit. And the web collect being finished. That's why I gotta talk to my bank tomorrow. I gotta ask why web collect is being a bitch about it.
He's having problems with this stream because they won't let him pay for it. I know. It sounds retarded, doesn't it?
It's like,
but
no, you're not allowed to buy it. Use your money to buy our product.
Yeah, something like that.
Web collect will refuse your money.
It apparently will. We'll be recording till I've been playing till 10 because I have tests in the morning. Because, you know, tests are a pain in your ass of mine.
Oh, I gotta tell Jacob. It's like no stream.
Oh shit. Alright, what other topics? Oh, we have to wait until he gets the stream back up, but we'll talk about some of... I'll talk more about my channel. I made a Steam group. Well, I already had a Steam group for a while for the old channel me and Sorry used to record on, Gamers Extraordinaire. So I'm just gonna use that because I thought it was just a cool name, and it's better than making a whole new group called Make Awesome Craziness, because that sounds a little cocky of me to do. Also because, one, it's not just gonna be about me. If Star decides he's gonna really do streaming, then I'm gonna be behind him all the way, and if, you know, Floor or someone else that I know either in real life or online that is close to me, I'll definitely help them out if the time may be. Not being a cocky asshole trying to say I'm really, really fucking big to do this type of shit, but, you know, like I said, we go together. We either all make it to the top or we none make it to the top. No, but seriously, we're trying to do some shit. My problem is I don't have enough ideas for videos. I used to when I was like, you know, 14 and young, but not so much anymore. I'm old now. You motherfucker.
Alright, so apparently your stream or recording was limited by performance or affected by network issues. That blows.
You can try it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it again. The last time it froze. I'm gonna try it again. Try one more time. A couple times. I really like streaming. Oh,
yeah.
I was streaming. I just stopped my stream. Sorry, Jacob. No, you probably can't hear me.
Wait for that spy to pop out.
I'm trying to figure, dude. Like, this seems
Oh, that was
fancy,
you. I was wondering why there was just a random scout standing in the corner with the pirate hat on.
Yeah. I like Jacob. He's like one of my really good. He's like one of my fans. He's like drip nip. For you. Except he don't watch anymore.
Yeah. Happens. Happens to the best of us. Like, we have fans and they just leave us cold and dry. That's okay because I really don't give. Actually, I care. I can't even say I don't care.
Oh, it's not. It is not working for my phone. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell is going on, man. XSplit's being stupid for me.
Yeah, your ping just
Well,
raised.
Yeah, it's the live stream. It's a lot to do with it.
Usually you don't get that bad. I don't know
No,
why.
he had to downgrade fucking internet issues because of personal reasons, but it usually wasn't that bad. When I had like.
Oh,
Yeah,
because. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Alright, he is working now. Yeah, it's lagging so bad for him. It's lagging so bad for my stream. Like,
I mean, you could play something else or something. Like.
I think it's just. I don't think because it was never this bad, but I think if I try to play something else, it's gonna be terrible.
No, I think it's TF2 does take a lot out of you.
I'll try. I'll try something else.
Yeah, because I mean I'll play this and that'll be fine because one you're not really into TF2 as much as I am anyway. Let's see what other class I don't play.
Well, that blows.
Ends in 30 seconds.
But what other topics? Oh, what new movies are coming out that you're interested in, Star? Kind of just plain curiosity.
All right, but I thought I told you this. I'm not in the movies.
Oh, yeah, he's not into movies. Yeah, he's one of those. I'm going to see Fury Friday with Floor, if you're curious, because you know me and him live near each other, and he's got a car and I don't. That's how it works. You go with the person who has the car. He's paying for himself though, because you know, I ain't got no money for all that. YouTube doesn't pay me enough.
Settled.
But besides that, I'm trying to think. What else could we talk about? Well, there's a lot of things we could talk about. It's just I'm waiting for his stream to come up.
Fucking blows, dude. I'll try to play. I gotta find what other game I need to play. I have another game, and I can talk. I can talk while I play this one.
Yeah. That's the advantage of TF2. Like, you know how hard it is to make a video on TF2? Not very. I mean, there's so much you can do. Like when Flora and Star are in the call, it's easiest when all three of us are in the call because we just get into the stupidest fucking conversations, and that just leads to weird noises, just basically random shit that goes on, and it's pretty easy. That's why I love playing TF2. It's like you got to do it with friends. You do it alone, and it's just kind of stale. Like I know a lot of people just can't get friends, and if you want to be my friend, join the group, and I'll consider making events where we play on servers or some shit like that.
Open lobbies. Oh.
Open lobbies. Oh, maybe one day I'll set up game servers. Probably not because you know, one, I'm not about the game server life, but I'll probably do announcements and shit where we can all play together and shit like that. That's the goal. I mean, again, I don't know yet. There's a lot of preparation that needs to go into that. Oh shit. Yeah, he did. But oh shit, I got it. Oh, Frontier Justice me, that motherfucker. Limited late summer career. Okay, I'm trying to think. Did you start your recording again?
I am doing it right now.
All right. We might do more of these podcasts, but right now we're having a bit of technical issues on his end.
This sounds bullshit, dude.
It's easier for me because I record it and I just upload it later. I gotta like render the whole video and shit like that, and I won't upload this until, like I said, I'm uploading a video every 3 days, so this won't be uploaded until like 3 days after the fact. Because I want to keep to a schedule, somewhat. Because that's my biggest problem is consistency. Like 1 week I'll forget to upload like a certain amount of videos, so I'm just trying to keep consistent as possible for as long as possible. And unless something happens, I will try my best, since I get a good amount of subscribers every day now, which I do appreciate you all. Just know that I do appreciate you all, and I definitely love you all because
Oh yeah!
Yeah, like that. But YouTube is fun. It used to not be fun. Trust me, there were times where... Oh yeah, I am a medic. Well, there were times when I just completely fucking despised YouTube. Well, making videos for it. Oh, don't fucking try me, bitch. Don't fucking try me. What? But anyway, I used to despise making YouTube videos because I was like, I wanted to be big and famous on YouTube. Yay! And that type of shit. But I never put the work forth, which I did a lot, but at the same time I didn't. And I'm just too into myself thinking that I could be big on YouTube and shit.
Alright, so I'm back up. Alright. I'm all set. Just gotta get my face going. Yeah, I'm white. And I'm a ghost.
What are you playing?
Battleblock Theater.
Oh. So, Fleur was we wanted Fleur to be in this podcast, but he if you know anything about FIFA, he just like got messy. Yeah.
He got it unusual, but
pretty
for
much
FIFA.
Unusual for FIFA. And he was really fucking excited about it. Oh shit. Yes.
Woo! Woo!
Damn it, turtles. Hate turtles. Anyway. But let's see, what other things did we say? Future plans for the channels. Star, do you have any future plans for YouTube? Like,
no.
At all? You don't want to associate with YouTube? Would you like to do live streaming on my YouTube channel? Because there is that capability.
Yeah, sure, I would do that, but other than that, no. I don't want anything really to do with live streaming. No, I want to keep live streaming primarily to Twitch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
YouTube's live streaming thing is fucking crap.
Yeah, but there might be times when we might want to just strictly live. We might just want to live stream on YouTube just because.
That'll be up to you.
Yeah, I might do that though.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't know
boy.
about it. I am not making a 200 subscriber special, but I am making a I got just completely thrown away.
250.
Yeah, 250 subscriber special, and I'm going to make a 500, 1,000, and so on and so forth around that type of thing. Exponentially upgrading. So the next subscriber special, I have no clue what I'm going to make it, and my goal was to hit 200 subscribers by January, and as things are going, I'm going to do that by the end of October. So that is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, that is a great thing. It just now I have to really come up with something really fucking quick, which is okay too. I mean, I don't mind, But so that's the good news. There's a lot of good news. There's a couple of bad news. I don't know the bad news yet, so that's good.
There's a couple of bad news yet. I
don't really know them, so they'll have to wait.
Oh god, almost died. Yeah, but pretty much I'll be live streaming more console stuff. Not, all of this.
Yeah,
bullshit.
he's gonna be doing Elgato live streams.
Roxy Game Capture HD, but sure.
Or yeah, whatever the
Cheaper.
fuck it is. Yeah,
Cheaper.
Cheaper. Yeah.
And it's not the cheap one either. So, God, this shit was terrible. Yeah, so I used to have the old Roxy Game Capture one, and that shit quality was terrible. You could always see how bad 480p looks compared to. You just hit me! It's falling now, bitch! Oh god, I fell and drowned! Ugh, apparently my guy can't swim. It is like the slowest run through battle block I've ever seen. It's supposed to be a fast parkour game, and I'm playing this like a fucking kindergartner.
But yeah. So.
Oh boy!
It's interesting to see. I make the type of videos I make that I'm actually gonna upload a video that's longer than 15 minutes, because I really don't. The only videos that come close are the subs, and sometimes the good times in CF2 come really close. But this video is gonna be a good amount of time. So it's gonna be about 40 minutes around, and we don't. This is the first one we're doing, and we might not do any more, but chances are we will because, not because anybody's watching, it's just because we want to do it, I guess. It's because it's, we just want to talk about things. Next time I promise, will be a lot more organized. We'll have Floor here, and,
a lot more better.
Yeah, we might even have other people in here just in case. There are other people we do know. We do know some people. Flushy would be amazing because people would just love him. How could you not love Flushy? Except for when he eats chips, you wouldn't hate him.
And he's trolling ways. His trolling ways, I tell you, is terrible.
Yeah, he's a troll, but he's such a nonchalant troll, you let it happen. You know what's going on, but you just let it happen anyway because he's Flushy. There's a couple other people. And, again, if you want to suggest topics, you could always do it in the comments of this. I don't mind. I do read the comments if you're curious. I do read all of them. Even if I don't respond to you, either it's because either your comment made absolutely no sense and I don't know how to respond, or it was something that I just didn't want to respond to,
or he didn't get around to getting to it.
Or I forgot. I like, I should probably do this, and just completely forgot about it. That's not any fault of yours. It's a fault of mine. I am very lazy, I guess the word. I'm not even lazy. It's just
he has the worst attention span in the world.
No, you do.
No,
I get around to doing my stuff.
No, I just choose not to do it.
Well, that's also probably true.
That's different. I choose not to do it. Like, hey, should I edit this? Nah, I'll just record it.
You should have. Okay, let's talk about the Gamers Extraordinaire channel. Just as nostalgia, because a lot of people don't, or maybe all of these people don't know what the fuck that channel was.
Let's not talk about that.
You should. I think it's interesting.
Oh.
So the Gamers Extraordinaire channel was a channel that me and Star developed. That was retarded, but not the channel.
There was actually 3 of us. All right, so in reality, it was only 2 of us, but there was 3 of us. It was me, Ryan, and our other friend. Well, he's not a friend of mine. Kingdom Hearts. It was Adam Bailiff.
He was in the Gamers Extraordinaire.
Yeah, remember it was all 3 of our ideas. Why is that? Because it was right after your old channel got crossed out.
Yeah, my mistake. It was. I actually had but while we're on that, I actually had an old channel called Make Craziness.
Wait. I think you should make a video, like not like a long video, but like a little video just based on that, because that would be one funny video. So just save that for another day. This will be. All
right. I'll write it down. Actually, I'll write it down. I do have a paper here, by the way.
Okay, so the Game Extraordinaire was started out with 3 people. It was me, Ryan, and Adam Bale. Now, the 3 of us were all planning on doing stuff. I was like, hey, me and Ryan will be the recorders, and I don't know what Kingdom said he was gonna be like the other guy gonna get his stuff and start recording with us. But the moment that I knew he was bullshitting. Now, I thought I was gonna be the most active thing. Now, later on, we found out that that's not the case. Going on, we found out that Kingdom was gonna be part of it, and I'm like, one random day, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get recording equipment. And so I went online and didn't buy it, but I got the most useless and worst piece of crap recording equipment in the world.
At the time, I had Dazzle, by the way, which was pretty bad, too.
No, but this was worse. This is what we call hypercam.
You're talking about the computer. I thought you were talking about...
Oh, yeah, computer. Hypercam was the worst. The worst.
We were broke, so we both got hypercam, and that's when we really started going on YouTube, was when we both had hypercam. And we were just so fucking into it. We're like, oh my god.
We did random games, and such as Kitten Cannon, fucking
Mick Austin Crazies, Mick Austin Crazies game of the day and that type of shit.
Ragdoll, and we also had challenging each other. Now, these were the only type of videos that we got out. Now, later on, there was a brief. This was later on, and Ryan was into the more YouTube scene than I was. I liked recording, but I hated editing.
Actually, it's funny. At the time, he used to say he loved editing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the whole thing was I loved watching, because I used to watch editors, such as Medifrags, and that's the only editor I watched. I used to watch him a lot. I'm like, I really want to get into that editing, because that looks really cool. But unbeknownst to me and how ignorant I was, I didn't realize that there was a lot more to editing than there actually was. Like, you had to go through Sony Vegas, and after you rented that out, you got to go over to Adobe After Effects, put in all those visual effects, go back into Sony Vegas, render those back out, make it look clean, and then see how much hate or good things you get on that. The thing is that when I edited, it was, hey, I'm just going to do it one clean through, and after that, I'm not going to look at it, I'm just going to render it out and put it out. Now, as my Juicy Fruitified channel suggests, I'm terrible at it. Like, there is no skill in editing that I possess. Like, it is awful. Now, going on, Ryan started getting impatient with me. Now, understandably so, I said I would put forth effort to get into it. That is unbeknownst the case, considering I had the crappiest thing, and Ryan is the biggest nitpicker when it comes to crappy editing, like recording equipment. Now I can understand, because Hypercam is probably the worst headache you could ever lay your eyes upon. Now, later, Ryan said, if you don't get into this thing, I'm not going to do this game extraordinaire with you. And he has every right to, because honestly, I was the biggest piece of shit. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to go get the Roxio Game Cap. This is when the Roxio Game Cap, which I was talking about earlier, comes into play. The Roxio Game Cap had the worst quality when I first got it. It had video problems out the ass. Like, it did not get the good resolution that it should have gotten. It was all in all the worst piece of shit I've owned next to Hypercam. Like, I will put Roxio Game Cap and the Hypercam next to each other. And I'm like, you know, I'm gonna start doing this. Ryan's biggest thing with me was he never wanted me to upload Skyrim. Only because Skyrim at that point was overdone. Now we could say, in reality, we could play the hypocrite factor and say that we didn't upload Minecraft at the time. We uploaded Minecraft, and you know, Minecraft is kind of a big thing on YouTube for some reason. I don't know, but it is. Then later on, we did the Minecraft gamer spotlights and stuff, and then after that, I got into a little bit of Roxio stuff. The thing is, I have the same problem, and Ryan admits he has the same problem too. We do not finish Let's Plays, but the thing is, Ryan will upload more to the Let's Plays than I will. The only Let's Play that I ever continued on, except for one, was the DNS Tech It with Ryan and Weapon, and I actually got to the end of the session with them, but that is by far the only thing that I've actually ever gotten through. I had The Elder Scrolls Part 1, I had fucking a Sniper Ghost Warrior Part 1. I had what else? Another Minecraft, a Minecraft map walkthrough, which was Part 1. I can never get past 1. I have the Valve problem, but the thing is, I can't count the 2 or 3.
But another thing was that I uploaded 60 videos, he uploaded 20. You also have to look at, we had 80 videos on the channel altogether, and 13 subscribers.
He had 80% of the views. He had 80% of the videos. I had 20. Not even. 20 is like being generous to me. Like, I didn't have that many channels. The biggest thing is you see a lot of my videos in the beginning. Then you see Ryan slowly, not slowly but surely, but very fast and surely taking over the channel. And then at the final video that we've ever had, which was, we're not going to say the Ryan saying, oh, we're shutting down the channel. That wasn't it. I think the last video we had on that channel was one of Ryan's videos.
It's actually a face cam of me.
Yeah.
It's like, we're taking down the channel because me and Star have some differences and shit like that.
The big falling out issue. Ryan also said he had like personal issues taking over, and that was the point to where me and Ryan did not want to talk to any of each other. Like, there was one Skype call that we were in, and it was the final show that I had with them because of shit that needs to be in that Skype call, and that Skype call will never be talked to about again. But after that, I deleted Floor and Brian, and I deleted contact with them, and I left them. I'm like, no more Gamer Extraordinaire. And then we went to Juicy Fruitify. That is a whole nother idea. But it was a lot more accomplished, and my ability wasn't as good as what Ryan's is today. Ryan will talk about his other channel, because that is a whole other video, which is going to be talked about a whole bunch of stupidity. Because I don't want to talk about it. That's another video.
Alright, I'm just going to, like, stop playing so I can talk more on the topics and stuff like that, because I haven't been really paying attention. And plus, I can't change teams. I can't get it out of Spectator for some reason. So, like Star was saying, the Gamers Extraordinaire was a flop, and then while we were making the Gamers Extraordinaire, there was already falling outs happening between me and Star, and that encouraged me to make this channel right here. And that would be the first Thousands, who actually had a person named James in it, or Robot Science at the time, Hazardous Taco, whatever you prefer to call him. Me and him do not get too along anymore, so we don't talk.
They don't talk to each other.
Yeah, we used to like each other a lot, but then we stopped completely while they're real steamrolling. But there was problems and issues, and we just completely stopped talking to each other. So then the channel became Dark Days playthroughs. At that time, I guess it was that was either my 9th grade or 8th grade year. I think that might have been my 9th grade year in high school, and I was just busy with schoolwork, so I barely got those playthroughs out. And the Roxio I had Roxio video editor at the time, which was shitty, and that's all the original Ryan does were made on the Roxio editor.
Alright, one thing is that Ryan always complained about this. It had the worst rendering times in the world, and sometimes it would crash on him.
It would crash at 99.9%, and like I'd get home, I'd read it, I'm like, are you fucking serious? You don't know the frustration I went through with that fucking thing. I literally was so frustrated. I ended up saving my money, and as soon as I got new editing software, which was the one I'm using now, which is Adobe Premiere Elements 11, I'm gonna upgrade eventually. I just don't have the money as of now. I have a lot of things coming up that I need to pay for.
Adobe Premiere is really good.
No, this is good. This is really good. It uploads directly to YouTube, which is exactly what I want.
The other thing he could really get is Sony Vegas.
No, Adobe Premiere Pro. I don't have that. I could get that. That costs $20 a month, and I'm tempted to buy it, but right now I don't have the ability. So I was originally using that for a while, but then I stopped because I decided this works, so I might as well use this one. It's free because I already bought it. But yeah, there was a lot of that, and so then I started working on this channel, blah 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 blah, and then eventually I got to past the Ryan Does. The Ryan Does are pretty much what sparked me back into YouTube, because before Ryan the Deadly Sniper, the next day coming Ryan the Battle Medic, the next day that was Ryan the Hunter, then Ryan the Secret Agent Man, which I loved all of them, and because I was just so into it, I'm like, oh my god, I can scream in a video, and I liked it, and the reason why I liked it was not even so much I liked it, but because Floor liked it. Floor liked it because me and him are really close in that type of regard and shit, so we, you know, he liked the video, and he said, oh my god, Ryan, this is your best video. I'm like, oh, I found videos to make, and these days, now I'm looking back at it, they weren't the greatest videos, and I know that, and I'm fine with it. I love the videos. They're my babies at the same time, you know. I try my best. I'm not going to be making Ryan Does as I've decided as of now anymore, because one, they take nothing that take that much time. I'm just going to say this. I'm in chorus. If you know, I hope a majority of you know what chorus is. I'm an advanced chorus. I'm Canterbury chorus, and because of this, I can't strain my throat. Now, after the Ryan the Deadly Sniper, I wasn't really strained, but my throat was hurting. Then I did Ryan the Battle Medic, and I lost my voice for about a couple days. And then I did Ryan the Hunter, and I lost my voice again. That's in just a 2 days. I got sore throat. Luckily, I didn't get sick the first time. The second time after Ryan the Hunter, I did, I think. And productively, more and more as I went along. And the last time I got sick through a video was probably, I wasn't even a Ryan the. I gotta look at the channel. I'm just gonna look at the channel while I'm doing this type of shit. There was a couple of things that there's a couple of videos I wish I didn't do, which was, well, I'm YouTube. Okay, yeah, YouTube. Okay. I hope I'm signed in. No, okay, let me just look at it then. Mick Awesome, yes. And I can see it. Look at my own name on YouTube. Yes. Craziness. Okay. So here I am. So let's see. Okay, I don't want to watch that. Anyway, so here I am, and the videos, there's a lot of videos I did want to make. A lot of the videos I have recently. You know what's funny? Okay, I'm just going to go right to this. I know I'm a very topic jumper, but the generic rap beat, it was a joke, people. Please. I don't know if you guys like it, but it was a joke. It didn't mean to get as much views as it did. It was literally, I thought it would get like 20 views, and then it got like 1,000, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. I hate society. But that's fine, too. If you like that video, that's fine. It was just a joke. Don't take it seriously. But there's not many videos I didn't like on my channel, other than the original playthroughs, which were the Juicy Fruit, Dead Island Co-op with Juicy Fruitify and Metro 2033 playthrough. The reason why I don't take a lot of those videos down is because I have the 100th videos special, which was a Modern Warfare 3 montage. That's when I was cared about Modern Warfare 3 and all that type of shit. So we had that, and I wanted to make something special for the 100th video and shit like that. I probably won't be doing that until 500th video now, or 250th, I don't know. I'm at 172, as I believe now. So, other than that, there's a couple other things. Okay, I don't remember what the original topic was, but
the original topic was about your throat strain on the Ryan Duh series.
Oh, okay. So my third strains on Ryan does. I had to stop making. I have to stop making them. I can't make them anymore. All right. They just cause way too many problems. That I don't like getting sick after making them, and it's not even that I get sick after making. As long as I have like a drink beside me, I'm usually fine. I don't strain myself. But the problem is sometimes I go overboard, as in a couple of the Ryan does. I think Ryan the Boxer, I lost my voice. I forced screams. Yes, I did force sometimes.
The thing is, the Ryan Duhs were entertaining, but the thing is, guys, he can't, like he is saying, he can't do them anymore because it will strain his throat. Plus, kind of going to chorus without a voice is kind of pointless.
Yeah, well, I'm a bass, and we only
It's
have
like-
three other bassists, and so we're kind of lacking in the bass area. Yes, I'm a bass. I know, my high-pitched voice, but I can sing very deeply, if you'd be surprised. But, other than that, yeah, I just can't do them anymore. I might be able to do them again. I might do a couple here and there, There is 22 of those videos, I believe, something like that. There's over 20 of those videos, and if you like them, then tell me about it, and I might make another one just for the, pure fuck of it. I'll just make sure I take all precautions before I make the video and shit like that. It's not, again, if you're, someone actually asked me, are these fake? And they're not, alright? I like to think that they're not fake is because I just overreact, I guess, is the best word.
He overacts his frustration on the game.
Yeah, it's like they're real because I actually overreact, but these are the things that happen are exactly how I feel, except for a lot of the shit I keep in my head because I don't want to do that. If you're curious if I act like this in real life, I do 100%. I am weird. Yes, I do have a lot of friends, but I am weird. Okay? Simple as that. I admit I'm weird. Which is perfectly fine because I have no problems with being weird.
There's no qualms with that.
Yeah, exactly. I just, I guess the whole thing is that Ryan Duhs are going to be non-existent for at least a little while. At least until, after the school year, I'll be graduated and I'll be in college, and hopefully I don't have to worry about being in a chorus anymore, and unless I qualify for all-state chorus, which I might not, because, I'm a baritone, and they want actual basses and actual tenors, so I can't do any extremes. That said, back to the original topic, which before was
the gamer
was
extraordinaire.
Gamer extraordinaire. I know. I just like jumping from topic, but I like telling you guys this type of stuff, so you know a little bit more about me. Is the gamer extraordinaire was good intentions. We really thought that we'd become big on it when we had 13 subscribers at the max, or something like that, 13 or 15. It was something like that.
I thought it was 16.
Whatever it was. The case was we had we felt we had a good amount of subscribers and we're really happy with it. And deleting the channel was very hard for me to do. One, because it signified ending of a friendship between me and Star over here, and it really was a pain. Him, James. Okay, let's talk about Juicy Fruitify now, out of pure curiosity.
All right, so Juicy Fruitify was a channel collaboration. Hey, go figure. How the Gamer Extraordinaire collaboration, but it was a collaboration based from me, Weapon, and James. If you guys don't know who Weapon is, he was one of the people on Juicy Fruitify who did the Dead Island thing that Ryan was talking about.
With Catero.
With Catero. And we're probably not going to talk about Catero that much.
Actually, I'm just going to stop it. I know. If you want to know who Catero is, he's Vision Coder right now, and he doesn't upload that much. So I love his videos. He just doesn't upload, and he's a friend, and that type of stuff. He's from Norway. That's all we have to say about him. There you go. Nowhere else.
All right. Well, other than that, back to the Juicy Fruitify. I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm about to trick shots.
He's got a beautiful voice, Catero.
He does.
Okay.
All right, but onto the Juicy Fruitify channel. It was a collaboration that was made between me, James, and Weapon. James could never. I love James as a person, but in reality, he could never hold a promise, or he was a guy who couldn't back up his own words. It was funny. And we had an introduction thing, and what James was gonna do, his role of the channel was he was gonna upload scary games. Now, in Trolling Weapon number 2, I love Trolling Weapon only because of his reactions. He was playing Slender, so in reality, that was the closest thing that he got to playing a game in front of you guys, or whoever watches me, which is probably none of you. But if anybody, that's the only thing you saw of him. Weapon, now he had the drive for it. I could not say in the least bit he didn't have the drive for it. But the thing is, he lacked recording equipment, in which I didn't, because I bought Fraps, and I bought a Roxio game cap, in which I had those. Weapon had to use the XSplit for recording, and those things look like crap. Like, that is the next thing I would put next to Roxio game capture HD.
Well,
game.
Weapon, another problem with Weapon is, I'm just gonna get into this, it's not off topic, but it's kinda, but he ended up leaving the channel because we have no clue. He just randomly left.
Yeah.
Like, I knew him in real life, back in middle school, yeah. We actually knew each other from, elementary school to middle school, and he goes to another high school than I do, so we didn't really stay in contact. But he just completely fell off the earth to us, and we have no clue why. Then a couple months later, he tried to talk to us again, and we had no clue where he went. His excuse was, I didn't feel like talking to you guys, so we basically said, oh, fuck you then, we don't want to talk to you. And we haven't really talked since. He plays Smite now, so he's on a lot. We just don't play with him. Because we might get our voices he's got a little bit of higher pitched voice than us, but if you actually hear us both on recordings at once, if you look at the older videos with Juicy Fruitify, we kind of sound the same. I hate to say that guy, but he's got a little bit higher voice than me, and we kind of sound the same if we
Our biggest qualm with Weapon was the way he left us and the way he tried to come back to us. He was yes, Ryan can be a dick, and I'm not afraid to say that. Ryan can be a dick, but at least Ryan will not, like, leave or become a bitch and just leave us hanging, which is what Weapon did, and I'm not afraid to say that, because that's what he did to me. He left without telling me. He, like, totally dissed us, and then he came back and he said, well, me getting back is the way I'm coming back to get you guys to rekindle our friendship. And to me, that is the biggest scumbag thing you can say. Like, you left us so you could rekindle our friendship. That doesn't make sense. That's my biggest problem with him. But back to the GT Fruitify thing. GT Fruitify channel, after Weapon and James left. Well, James was never part of it. Well, after Weapon left, it became vacant for about 6 months. I didn't put any forth towards it, only because I had a lot going on, which was high school and a lot of my dancing career. And if you guys don't know, I am a dancer, so I don't really do YouTube, and I never did, even if I wasn't a dancer. But I had that going on, so I didn't really find YouTube to be that much fun. Then Ryan tried to get me to get back into it. He did try to spark a little YouTube back into me, but I could never get into it. I put in up a little videos that Ryan edited personally for me.
Okay. Another thing is that, which you probably don't know, is that how me and Star got back together after we had that big dispute and shit like that, because we kind of completely just skipped that. Me and Star got together after we pretty much settled our reasoning over a video of his because of his shitty editing, and that's pretty much it. We ended up talking. I don't even remember how we started. I think it was through Weapon, actually.
All right. I'm gonna go back to the topic. This is back to gibberish from there. There was a video that we posted, which was the beginning of us falling out, and then we'll get into the reconstruction of it.
This is actually with him and Floor, who ended up falling out too. And yeah.
Okay, so what happened was it was a video that I made on Skype. Me and Floor at the time were really good friends because we played a lot of Call of Duty together. Now, given that fact, me and Floor were talking like, hey, let's make a video talking shit about Ryan and Weapon, only because Ryan previously made me like piss me off. Like, hey, Ryan, Floor, let's get into a Skype call and let's do little emoticons. Well, I didn't say that. We just started doing it to each other, saying, "Oh, this is what Weapon eats." It was like birthday cakes and pizza right next to each other. Yes, we were implying that he was fat. And I'm like, I gotta record this shit because this is funny. So I recorded it, and it was like, this is Ryan. Like, Ryan was all by himself. We were calling Ryan a no life. Yes, I understand it's fucked up people, but at the time I was a fucked up person. God, this guy is the luckiest piece of shit in the.
I'll be completely honest with you. I overreacted 100% on it because I just got mad about it. And I know I overreacted. I guess the main reason I overreacted was because I took it offensive. I know I took it offensive. I usually don't take... Now, these days, I don't take anything offensive. But that I took especially offensive for some odd reason. And I think it's because they put it on YouTube. If he didn't put it on YouTube, I probably wouldn't have cared. But,
the reason why he had a big qualm with it was because he never liked the fact that I never put forth effort into the channel. So when I posted that, it was like a backhanded insult to him.
It was pretty much like a slap in the face. It's pretty much like you just put a dick in my hand or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? You really gonna put that in my hand?
I basically spat in his face, video-wise.
Yeah, basically.
So that was the beginning of that, and then went into the Skype call, which I already talked about, which pretty much ended that. Then there was a video series that we made after that little argument of a really shitty editing job that I did. Like, again, I'm terrible at editing. And it was DNS Tech with Peoples, and it was an idea that when me, Weapon, and Caterer were in a server together, and it was based on Fallout, and I have no really recognition of Fallout because I never played the game, so me playing that was kind of stupid. But Weapon's like, hey, let's make a series with Ryan. I'm like, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, that was the rest like real funny, Weapon, and like, I was down for it because I didn't really care at that point what he thought. I'm like, I'll do it. I don't care. Let's do a Minecraft series, whatever. And Weapon actually got Ryan to do the series with me, which I was actually like a little bit surprised. I didn't really think he was gonna do it, but we got into the thing, and mid-video, me and Ryan kind of like apologized to each other, saying that me and both of him were scumbags to each other. Like I was a scumbag for posting videos and not being an effortless asshole. And
How do you remember all this shit? I don't remember this shit.
I have a really good memory.
Apparently.
I have. The thing is, I don't lose like when I talk about memories, I can remember everything, and people hate that because sometimes people think I'm lying, and but I'm not.
I mean,
like,
I get like little bits and pieces of that, but I remember a little bit of it, but I don't remember any of that really.
I was leaving a cave system, and Ryan was talking about wanting voice actors because he wanted to make an anime. I don't know why he decided to do that.
Oh,
that?
Okay,
yeah. And he wanted to make voice actors, and he needed some voice actors. Like, hey, I can do that. It's whatever. And that was after that point. We're like, hey, I'm sorry, we got to add each other back, and sorry for being a dick to each other.
Yeah,
and that's about it. That was part 3 of DNS.
I know. I remember. I wanted to do an anime because I was obsessed with anime at the time.
And it still is.
Not as much. Like, I won't talk about it unless I really need to. Like, I'll talk about it with Jordan.
Oh my god.
We literally were in a Skype call for 9 hours talking about anime. It was ridiculous. It was funny. But, Star was in it for most of the time, so he was like, oh my fucking god, would they shut the fuck up?
Oh, I just kind of just sit there silent, like, let him talk. While Floor was doing something flushing, they were talking about an hour. But after that, he wanted to do an anime. We got over it, and then we started doing stuff with his channel.
Well, we started doing stuff with my channel. Ryan the Demo Night was the first that he was on my channel.
Which happens to be one of his best.
It's my second favorite on the channel. Thank you. I do like the Mirror's Edge parkour montage. Don't get me wrong. That took me 7 hours. The second one is all right and took me 5 hours. I did that after midterms, so I had extra time. That was crazy. I know this podcast is going a little bit longer than I thought, but I'm gonna keep talking. We're gonna keep doing it because, it could be about an hour. I don't really care how long it is. But just listen to it in your background while you're playing some video games. That's what I'm pretty much gonna do. That's what I'm editing it. I'm not even gonna edit it. We didn't do anything that needs to be edited, so we'll probably just keep it a raw recording. Well, I gotta edit it. I have to render it so it becomes smaller and shit like that. But that's sad, But yeah, that was pretty much how Mythos and Craziness, the channel, actually got started. And
you guys just got a whole video in one podcast. Hope you guys are happy.
Yeah, you pretty much got. I'm gonna actually talk about. I'm actually gonna make a video right after this. I mean, yeah, Star, you're gonna stay here and make another video after me. We're probably just gonna end it right here because it's going on a little longer than expected. I'm gonna make another video explaining the origins of the original My Channel and how that came to be. And Star's gonna stay in it because he probably just wants to be here. I know you do. Don't lie.
I can't. I have to switch sources, and I'm kind of too lazy to go switch sources. So
you don't have to switch sources. You don't have to live stream it.
No, I know. I have to switch sources to get out of the Skype call. I'm not gonna go through any effort. So.
All right. So I guess this should be the end. I mean, is there anything else you would like to input? I mean, first off, if you didn't have any questions or if you do have any questions, either comment on the Steam group, and I'll definitely get back to you. I'll check that every time I get the chance. I'll also check the join the Steam group, by the way, if you want to what's the word? Comment and get new topics, or you have any questions on anything. That's saying. If you have any questions on any particular topic, or you have any questions on what we said here today, then please comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if it's a weird-ass comment, I might still respond, but with something a lot more weirder than what you said, because it's a challenge. I will meet it. But that said, yeah, anything else you wanted to input?
Subscribe and like this video. Subscribe to Make Awesome Craziness. Shameless self-advertising.
Well, it's not self-advertising if you do it, so I'm okay with it. All right, this has been I don't know what we're gonna even call this podcast. Let's come up with a name right here. Dingalongvongshlong Podcast.
All right, that's the best fucking title I could ever thought of. That's awesome. All right.
Now the question is how I spell that.
D-I-G.
Okay, we'll come up. That will be it.
A-L-O-N-G. I'm spelling this shit right now. A-L-O-N-G. Belong.
And send it to me over Steam.
All right. Sure.
Well, when you after you spell it.
All right. D-I-N-G.
But yeah.
Along. A-L-O-N-G. Belong. B-L-O-N-G. Schlong. S-C-H-L-O-N-G. Why did you put dick inside the fucking title?
We don't have to keep the schlong part.
I like it. You're keeping it.
Dingalongvong Podcast. The Dingalongvongshlong Podcast. Dingalongvongshlong Podcast.
Did you say Concast?
It's hard to say. The Dingalongvongshlong Podcast.
Yeah, try saying that 3 times fast.
The Dingalongvongshlong Podcast. The Dingalongvongshlong Podcast. The Dingalongvongshlong Podcast. That's.
There you go. Now you gotta keep going through this editing. Now you gotta go see how you're gonna spell that shit. Because I don't even know how to spell it. And I'm not gonna.
Dingalongvongshlong. Okay, I'm gonna actually spell it right here.
Ryan, you kind of.
Yeah. Okay. Am I back?
Yeah.
Sorry. I bent. I
Your
bent over to get the paper, and I pulled my microphone out. Yeah. I bend over real good. Dingalongvongshlong Podcast. Okay.
D-I-N-G-A.
Dingalongvongshlong Podcast. Okay, spelt D-I. Damn, I have shitty handwriting. Okay, D-I-N. Yeah, D-I-N-G-A-L-O-N-G-V-O-N-G-S-H-L-O-N-G Podcast. Dingalongvongshlong Podcast. That is the best podcast name ever. All right. This is going to be the first. If we want to make more, we'll make more. If you guys want us to make more, please like the video. If you do not want us to make more, then please dislike the video. Or don't dislike it. Please don't. But again,
if you don't want to see it, don't do anything.
Just comment saying I don't like the video. Don't make any more of these. Do your regular videos and stick to that.
Wait, a better idea.
Bitch.
If you do not want to see more of these, do hashtag star is shit.
Yeah, that will work too.
Hashtag star
all
shit
over
in
Twitter.
comments.
That will be the Twitter. That will go all over Twitter. Hashtag star. Who the fuck star? We don't know. I feel bad for the TF2 recorder star, because then he'll be like, what the fuck? But kick through to the next video. Okay. Well, that's good because about to end that. All right. So this has been the Dingalongvongshlong Podcast. Number one with me, Mick Austin Crazy, or Ryan. I'm just gonna call. I want to go by Ryan, but Mick Austin Crazy is so much more relatable. With Starslay66 or Penguin the Strong.
Aye.
And maybe next time, or hopefully next time, most likely next time, probably next time. Yes, next time we'll have Floor. But he's busy on his FIFA. So, and we'll probably get more guests. I guess maybe we can even ask Catero. We could probably ask Catero. We can definitely get Flushy. We can definitely get Jordan and that type of stuff. So we got a couple of guests. So next time it's just gonna be us 3, and then we'll worry about the rest. We'll try to keep it like a 3 to 4 person. This is only 2 person, because conversations. Luckily for this one, conversations were pretty vivid. So.
Because we had like a plan going on, like what kind of things we were gonna talk about.
Well, yeah, it wasn't
Get
a
off the
really
damn
good
ground.
plan. It wasn't a really good plan, but it worked for when we needed it. So again, this has been the Dingalongvongshlong Podcast, and Fear the Hermit Crab. Yeah.
Yeah. Fear the Hermit Crab.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Fear the Hermit Crab.
Yeah. Do it. Now. Now!